Good evening, students. Uh, Actually, I posted some shorts on HCF and LCM and polynomials. I saw that there is not much interest in lengthy videos, but if you know the basics, then only you can understand the concepts. If you know the concepts, then only you can solve the problems. Always one more questions are asked to test your in-depth knowledge of your subject. So that is why I am putting videos. So please see the videos. See it is for your benefit only I am posting the videos. So recently I started publishing some shorts on HCF and one more questions I am doing it. But even though I would like to emphasize on you to continue to see the videos, understand the basics of the mathematics. Okay, now I am just continuing the polynomials. There are some more problems are there. So let me complete those problems, then we'll go to the linear equations. Okay. So you know that the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay. The relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of equation is equal to, these are all now become zeros. Alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. See, this is the coefficient of x. So a is the coefficient of ax squared. Okay. Alpha beta is the product of the zeros. That is equal to c by a. This I explained you in the last class, and I have worked out one problem also with this. Now one more important formula is coming. This is this one. That is polynomial of x is equal to x squared minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. That is, if you know the alpha plus beta, you can insert in this equation and you can form the equation. Suppose if you know alpha plus beta equal to minus 3, suppose a problem is given, construct a or form a quadratic equation using alpha beta. Suppose alpha beta is given, suppose if alpha plus beta equal to minus 3 and alpha beta equal to the alpha into beta equal to 2. You just substitute this alpha plus beta in this equation, alpha beta in this equation. So the equation becomes this x squared minus sign, alpha plus beta equal to minus 3. This x comes here, alpha beta equal to 2 is given. Alpha plus beta 3 is given. So I am putting minus 3, alpha beta is given. So the equation becomes x squared minus into minus 3 plus 3x plus 2. So if you know, this is another way of writing the quadratic equation if you know alpha plus beta or alpha beta. So you can add alpha beta and alpha into beta and form the equation. This one and this one is very important. They will ask you questions in this. So please remember these two things. Okay. Dear students, actually I shifted that. Previously I used to take in the class in a big board. It is in my daughter's house. So I had to go every day 5 kilometers away to take class. Now I have bought this from Amazon. Maybe it may not be very clear, but I will explain you. I will do it better in the next class. I will try some other alternative method. Okay. Here I will just, when I am speaking, here you will come to understand what is the problem is. That is, alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. F of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 3. Okay. Find alpha to the power 4 beta squared plus alpha squared plus beta to the power 4. This is what we have to find out. Okay. The equation is given. Now we have to factorize this equation. Okay. So this is a simple equation. Suppose if you multiply this, it should come to 3x squared. If you split this 4x, it should also come to, it will come like this. Minus 4x is minus 3x, minus x becomes minus 4x. If you multiply 3x into x becomes 3x squared. So you can easily split this minus 4x into minus 3x minus x. So minus 3x minus x becomes minus 4x. Okay. Here this x squared minus 3x, you can take out x here. So this becomes x into minus 3, this two factors. Okay. Now I am taking minus 1 here, I am taking minus 1 outside. This x plus 3 becomes x minus 3 here, because minus 1 into x minus x, minus 1 into minus 3 becomes plus 3. Okay. So this x squared minus 4x plus 3 becomes x into x minus 3 minus 1 into x minus 3. Since x minus 3 and x minus 3 is common, you can write x minus 1 into x minus 3 equal to 0. So this x squared minus 4x plus 3 becomes x minus 1 into x minus 3. This is factorization of this equation. Okay. Now, if x minus 1 is 0, see, we have to find the zeros first. That is, see, there is a procedure how to do it. First, write the equation, factorize it, find the zeros, then do the next problem. Okay, this is the steps. So now we have come to the step to finding out of the zeros. Suppose x minus 1 is 0 is x is 1. This is one of the 0. If x minus 3 is 0, x is 3. So this is another 0. Okay. So there are two zeros here got, that is x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 3. Or we can see now the zeros have become like alpha beta. We are writing it as alpha beta. So sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta equal to 1 plus 3 equal to 4. Okay. And this I don't have space. So I am writing here and there. But just you follow my words, okay, my class. So now alpha beta equal to 3, that is x is equal to 1, x is equal to 3. 1 into 3 becomes 3. You got it? That is sum of the zeros is equal to 4, product of the zeros is equal to 3. Now this is the equation. Now you have to simplify this equation. Here if you see alpha squared, beta squared, alpha squared, beta squared. So alpha squared, beta squared are common. So we can take out alpha squared, beta squared out. Okay, this step. See, I have written here, you are taking out alpha squared, beta squared. So if I take alpha squared, so this alpha squared remains. So if you multiply this alpha squared, beta squared into alpha squared, this becomes alpha to the power 4, beta to the power squared. So this is good. So likewise, alpha squared, beta squared plus beta squared becomes this. So this equation can be written like this. Now the aim is we have to bring like this, that is alpha beta, alpha plus beta. That is the way we have to approach the problem. Now one thing is here what alpha beta. Now this is alpha squared into plus beta squared. But we need alpha plus beta. Okay, do you remember one thing? That is a plus b the whole squared equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So that is why I written this is alpha plus beta the whole square. It is like a plus b the whole square. Okay. That is equal to alpha square plus 2ab to alpha beta plus b square. Okay. Now if you subtract minus 2 alpha beta, what will happen? This plus 2 alpha beta and minus 2 alpha beta goes out. So the rest is alpha square and beta square. So this alpha square beta square can be written as alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. This is very important. So if anything comes like this, alpha squared plus beta squared can be written as alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. So now everything is in place now. So you have got, see now become what happens, this equation becomes alpha squared beta squared, alpha squared plus beta squared becomes alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Okay. Now everything comes in alpha plus beta in alpha beta. Okay. See alpha, you know alpha beta is equal to 3. So alpha square plus beta square becomes 3 square. You know alpha plus beta equal to 4. So alpha plus beta the whole square becomes 4 square. You know alpha beta equal to 3. So minus 2 into alpha beta. So now everything comes into a number form. This is the steps you have to follow. Okay. So now 3 square equal to 9. Alpha plus beta the whole square becomes 4 square equal to 16. This 2 into alpha beta becomes 6. 16 minus 6 is equal to 10. 9 into 10 equal to 90. This is the value of this. Find this. This is the 90 equal to this. So 90 equal to this. Okay. Are you able to follow this? So what we are doing first, we are factorizing the equation. Okay. This is the x minus 1. X minus 1 equal to, this is the factorization. Then finding out the zeros. Then that is sum of the zeros, product of the zeros you got. Now we want to find out this. So we are writing the equation like this. So alpha squared and beta squared is the common we are taking out. So this alpha squared plus beta squared remains. This alpha squared plus beta squared can be written as alpha plus beta the whole squared minus alpha beta. So now substitute alpha beta and alpha plus beta. So then you get the final result. So this is how you have to solve this problem. Maybe the space is very small. So I could not write. I will find out the next option. So thank you for watching this.